Hello everyone, this is Stormy Cloud 21. Welcome back to another review, this time Beasts of the Mesozoic Ceratopsian series, 1/18th scale, Avaceratops La Mercy, that's how I say it. Look at this, had a little dino footprint, actually a very big dinosaur footprint down there. What a beautiful specimen this creature is. Beautiful packaging indeed. Love the dense jungle that this thing is moving about in. Here is the side of the box. Looking up here on the top of the box, 19 points of articulation, realistic movement and detail, a profile card included, number 13. And then here is the back of the packaging telling you all about Avaceratops, meaning Ava's horned face. Wow. Here is all the details about this creature and where it was found, the environments that it likes to live in. Here is the back of Wave 2 checklist on this box. I'm going to remove this so you can see the rest. And then looking on the bottom of the packaging, everybody that was involved with this project joined the Dinosaur toy revolution. Check out creativebeast.com. And here is that barcode 2021. Wow, beautiful. I say we open this up and check it out. So I've waited painstakingly on this one a good long while. You can slide off this cover sleeve. It's so cool, see? And then what you can do is flip the box around on the back. And when you do, you're going to be able to see this checklist. You have Wendoceratops, you have Spiclapeus, Centrosaurus, Enosaurus, Cosmoceratops, Pachyrhinosaurus, Avaceratops right here, and Regaloceratops. So cool. Wave 2 checklist, 1/18th scale, available now. Wow, collect them all. And it has a nice color backdrop display in here and a profile card, and it is a fully articulated figure. Very, very cool. Cannot wait to open this. Let's do just that and take it out of the packaging. I've been waiting what seems like forever to open this. This is 2023 just now, and I've known about this dinosaur way back. I think I even knew about this dinosaur back in 2019 in the summer. I'm pretty sure I knew about it back then as well, because I went to a dinosaur museum and saw a replica of this dinosaur skeleton, because they do 3D printing now and they can copy a cast and share it with other museums. So I went to Colorado and I was able to check out my first experience with Avaceratops. I believe it was in the jaws of a Daspletosaurus. I might be wrong on that, but it was a very large carnivore, and I have pictures of that from my experience of going on that journey. And so here's the Dinosaur Experience Museum that I was at in Colorado by the Royal Gorge. A very amazing museum and highly recommended. This is about the Avaceratops, some information about its discovery. Here is, I believe, a replica, and I think that's Daspletosaurus with Avaceratops in its jaws. And they, of course, set that up to look very amazing, as if it could have happened at the time these animals were alive. So I think it's very fascinating to see this smaller ceratopsian in the jaws of that larger predatory dinosaur. It's very amazing indeed. We don't know. Maybe Avaceratops was its own species, or maybe Avaceratops was just a younger juvenile dinosaur ceratopsian. We don't actually know that for sure, but indeed seeing this at that museum in 2019 was quite amazing. This is the Daspletosaurus skull right there, and the information on it as well. Very fascinating stuff. Look at this profile card. I'm gonna take that off. I'm gonna open up this figure I'm also going to be getting pictures of this like this in the clamshell and adding the tail once I open it up soon. Guys, this is just absolutely amazing, gorgeous, and or beautiful. Look at this. With the light hitting it, even better. All these different colors. So sad I had to wait this long, but I wanted other ceratopsians, but I am so glad I could finally get this one. I didn't even realize, but I believe this is a blue color right here, and then you have all this green. I was thinking mostly more all green, but I didn't even realize that till I've got the light shining on it. Very, very cool. It looks like the colors almost of the 1993 Jurassic Park Ford Explorer, but not really. As with all of these, when you open them up, here is the instructions on how to prepare the tail with warm water. Here is that gorgeous profile card. Absolutely beautiful. Love that. It's in this jungle environment. There is that nice picture, all that information. Such a cool keepsake profile card now. There it is again right there. So awesome to have this. And if that wasn't enough, you can flip this around and there it is again. And I just love how they add this reflective red to shine like that on top of this sleeve. Here is that beautiful tail. Like I was saying, it looks like the 1993 Jurassic Park colors with the red, the green, and the yellow. So cool, so beautiful. Really liking this. Here is the Avaceratops right out of the packaging, exactly like it was in the packaging. There is the bottom. Look at that, PH3 written inside there for parts and stuff. I love that that's blue in there, like this color blue. I mean, not that it's gonna matter when I put the tail on, but very cool. Normally what you do is heat up this tail in some warm water and then apply it. But for some of these smaller ceratopsians, I've realized that you don't necessarily have to do that because they're small enough. You can just get it right on there. It might be a little bit of a struggle, but you can forego that with the smaller ones. The bigger ones now, that's a totally different story. That can be a pain. So here is that tail articulation, up and down, side to side, twisting, which I forgot to mention on my other video, but watch out for paint rub. Here is that back leg. You can go forward about that far, back about that far because of the sculpt. Maybe you could go a little further once this thing gets used to movement. You can bend at the knee like that. Looks like two. Yeah, you can go all the way. Brand new figure. Gotta be careful. So here is, let's zoom in a little bit. There's a joint right there. Go forward. You can move the foot. You can also swivel this around, and you can also swivel that. Look, there's writing on the bottom. Check that out. So when it's getting warmed up with everything, you have to be careful. Look, there's a little extra paint right there still. So here is the torso movement, and I'm sure it can do more than that, but we're just getting broke in here. Here is the front leg. You can go in and out or forward and back. I'm sure more than that as well. You can also articulate the front legs like that. Go back, even swivel. You can go forward and back with this foot like that. But you just got to be careful. Look at that. You can see inside there. I don't know that that's normal, but look how far you can go on this one. I don't know. That looks like that needs to be a little further inside there. but allows for some great articulation. Look at those painted toenails even on this dinosaur. Painted toenails. In and out with this, I think a little bit. Here's that belly underneath the stomach of the dinosaur, underside the tail, underside that neck. Okay, so you can look to the side a little bit. Of course, you're gonna get this worn in. You have to watch for paint rub, but yeah, there's a lot of blue under there, so it's gonna look great when you tilt it back and forth. Looking behind the frill, you can kind of make out a brown and green behind there a little bit. This is the mouth articulation. Opens up. There's some teeth in there, believe it or not. And then I like how they painted inside right there. That's nice. Some wear on the beak to make it look natural, and the horns pops closed like that. You also have a tongue in there as well as the teeth. And then here, there's some orange right here. Look at the eye, it's blue with, it looks like a black pupil maybe. Love these natural looking horns like this. And then right here you have this nice coloration on the frill. Very, very cool. Same body style, by the way, as some other dinosaurs I already have. I believe one of those being Ionosaurus, which would be this back here. So some of these share the same body type, but with a different head sculpt, which is totally intelligent and smart to do that, and be able to use up all these parts in different ways, make it more efficient and cost effective. So that's very intelligent to do such things like that. So as I've owned more and more of these, I've picked up on the similar sculpts that get shared, and I really like that idea. It's very cool. It looks like a totally different dinosaur with a different paint scheme, right? So as well as being able to go back, it's starting to get better. Back and forward, you can also be turning this, which I don't know if I mentioned that last night with the other bigger dinosaurs, but there's things you can do like that as well. The longer this is out of the box, the better it's going to start to articulate. One of the really cool things also about this dinosaur is that it is included with this nice background of like a potential habitat where you might have found a dinosaur just like this deep in the denseness of a forest or a jungle. Very cool indeed. So this is Stormy Cloud 21. I want to thank you for watching this review. Please remember, hit that like and subscribe button. See more cool stuff coming up soon. Thanks for watching and talk soon.